I ain't got none back there. No, empty. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, empty. Anyways, first giving honor to the Most High for waking us up this morning and giving us an opportunity to be better today than we were yesterday. So today, I'm not going to be in here long, but I wanted to give a huge shout out to the YouTube community and specifically certain people. Yo, Couch, what's up? I'm about to talk about your ass. Shout out to you guys. I want to give everybody their flowers right now because it is a new year. I don't want to wait. I don't want to give a super chat. I just want to say just thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. Look at CDT, what it do? Hit that like button. I got 3 people in here and only 1 team. So anyways, Couch had an amazing live earlier talking about saving money. And I always thought, oh, I'm pretty good at saving money. I know everything. I am. That's that pride and that ego in me, right? But as I'm listening, I'm like, he's giving some really good stuff. And a lot of it was just reminders of what it was that I needed to do. So anyways, Tiara was in the chat from Talk Me Through It podcast. Make sure you check her out. And she was talking about her hair and how she does her own hair. And I'm like, whoa, because her hair is always laid. She always look good when she come on the camera. So I'm like, you do your own hair? Now, mind you, I washed and conditioned my hair 2 days ago, and it was just in its fro, just in its natural state. And I'm just letting it rest, letting it do what it's doing, all of its glory. And I'm like, you know what? Instead of paying the braid lady the $220 that I do, I'm going to just go ahead and braid my hair because I've done it before, so I know I can do it again. It's just time consuming. And this is one thing I try to tell my son all the time. Time is one of those resources that you just cannot get back. You just can't get back, right? So oftentimes when people pay another person for a service, it's because they either don't have the time or they don't want to take the time to do what it is that they do. But I also explained to him that, hey, the more you do it, the quicker you can do it, the faster you learn it, and then you're able to do it quicker. So that's really what you're paying for. You're paying for other people's time. And that's what I try to explain to him because he's learning another language. And I keep telling him, and then of course I had to break down Kobe and let him know Kobe had a regimen. Kobe was on his shit. Kobe and MJ, they had a regimen. I said they didn't wake up just being these basketball legends. They actually worked and put in the time and effort that it took in order to get to that status level. So them dunking or doing three-pointers or whatever, that was nothing because they always did it. So it was like natural. And that's just like the hair braider. She's so good. She braids my hair and my shit be lit. And I love Lori to death. Because number one, Lori don't talk. I don't like a hairstylist talking to me, asking me questions, telling me that I don't just do my hair and let me be done, right? But Lori is fast. She gets in there literally an hour and a half and I'm done. That's how good she is, right? So anyways, I said, wow, Tiara does her hair. I said, I could do my own hair. Let me do my hair. So I got up after Couch's live, watched something else and was like, I need to do something more with my life. I gotta be better than this, right? Like, this is stupid. I said, let me get up out of the bed because I thought today my son was going to school and that I was going to be able to just chill all day. We got up, he got dressed, teeth brushed, face washed, downstairs, and he's like, Mom, I don't know about school today. I'm like, what you talking about, son? So I looked outside, I didn't see no kids out there. I was like, oh man, maybe you missed the bus. Go start the car. So he started the car and I said, you know what? It's been kind of quiet because normally I could hear the kids outside. So I looked on the calendar, the school calendar. They got a teacher's day today, so the school is closed. I was like, ain't this about to be? So I'm up early and sitting there watching Couch later on. And then I was like, I'm going to just go ahead. And so I decided to blow dry my hair. I had to re-wet it. It was already conditioned and good and clean. So I re-wet it, put my little stuff in it, and blew dry my hair out, sectioned it. I got the scarf on. Unfortunately, Couch, I had to come see Ling Ling and them. I had to go see Ling Ling and them, right? Because I got to get the hair. I don't have the hair at the house. So I had to go somewhere to get the hair. So I spent money doing that. So at least I'm saving money. I'm taking the time. But guess what? I could, you know, if I wasn't burning my hair, I would be doing something else stupid like online or whatever. So at least I'll be doing something productive that's going to also save me money, you know? So I just want to give a shout out to all of you guys, because you guys are just very inspirational. I can tell that you guys have good hearts. Go Cree in them. Like, I just feel blessed to know you guys, honestly. Hey, Cree. Hey, Scholar, what it do? Muscle memory, yeah. So anyways, before I went to Ling Ling and them, I stopped at the tobacco shop, right? Now, the whole time I'm thinking I need to quit smoking. Couch was just talking about quitting smoking and these habits, whatever. I'll go in there. Guess what? My stuff was $7.41. And the only reason I went back to that place was because it was $6.49 2 days ago. So I'm paying, I'm just looking, and he's like, yeah, the price gone up, the price gone up. Now, mind you, we spending our money with all of these foreigners that come to our neighborhoods, right? We really have to get together and pool our money, y'all, and start buying up shops so that we can make money and circulate within our community, because this is ridiculous. Like, I tried before to get a group of people, of like-minded people, to pool our money together and save it and let it grow, and then we open up a business together, but that didn't work, you know? So honestly, I am looking for people who's willing to start businesses and open up things and things like that, you know? I just made a new friend here. She's on the HOA board with me. And there's a couple of buildings that are right at the corner of our subdivision that are closed, been closed. And I'm like, Carmen, you and I could put our money together and we could open up something. I said, we could sell a coffee and a cigarette every morning. Just a coffee and a cigarette. That's going to be the name of it. On your way to work, get a coffee and a cigarette. Boom. You know what I'm saying? But that's not really a good business idea, right? Because I don't want to contribute to anybody else's degeneracy. Just because I smoke, I don't want other people smoking. So I can't do that. But it was just an idea. You know what I'm saying? And so he was like, he goes, yeah, the prices went up. Can you see? And I said, yeah, I noticed. I said, that's why I came back here. And he was like, it's not me. He said, the new shipment that came in, I didn't change the price. It's them. I said, okay. Whatever that means. You could keep it the same price, bruh, but you greedy and you want, you know, because I don't know if it's tariffs or whatever, probably. I don't know. But the product that I buy is made in the US. So I'm trying to figure that out. Or is it? I got to look that up. So anyways, that was just more reinforcement. Like, okay, if I'm spending $7.50 every 2 to 3 days, say $7.50 3 times a week, right? That's what, $25? $25 times 4, that's $100 that I could be saving and putting in my son's account or putting in my account and making it grow, right? Investing that, putting it into Bitcoin. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that Couch went to that level that he talked about all of those different things, home ownership, cars, and all of these things that we spend too much money on. And another thing, Couch, while I was doing my hair, look at JP. What up, JP? So when I'm doing my hair and I'm blowing drying, I'm recounting the live. I was just thinking about the live and things like that. And what happened? I just lost my train of thought. See, don't get old, y'all. When you get old, you forget that. Oh, man. What came to me? Oh, the subscriptions. Because I talked about that on my fireside chat. Couch Ling Ling is starting to flare up my arthritis. Exactly. That MSG ain't no joke. That's why I don't go to none of these Chinese places. I try to limit where I go. I really try to go to Sally's Beauty Supply for certain things, but they don't sell hair, so I have to come to Ling Ling. But you just got to be careful. That's all. You know. Haley Turner. Hey, I think for myself, blessings. Blessings to you too. I appreciate you. You can have her, Primo. Wait, what happened? What happened? Send me Ling Ling, bro. You don't want Ling Ling. She gonna take you for all your money. Okay, so I was thinking about the subscriptions, and I talked about this in my fireside chat, that I was going through my bank account and I was looking at all of these things that I don't use that is constantly being taken out of my account, right? One thing I didn't think about, because I was thinking about Couch and his workout gear, and I was like, dang, I ain't been able to work out the way I want to because of my back issues, right? So I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute, I've been paying the YMCA $75 a month for the last 3 to 4 months, and I haven't been able to go. I'm wasting money. So I got off. I was listening to my music on YouTube. I clicked off, called YMCA, and I was like, hey, just so you know, I haven't been there in a couple months. I'm still going through physical therapy. I don't know when I'm going to be able to utilize you guys. Can you put a hold on my account so that it's not taking money out while I'm not going to the gym? And he was like, I got you. So he said, we'll put a 3-month hold starting January. We'll take that off. And then, you know, in April, it'll resume. And I was like, thank you so much, you know. But it's little things like that. That's $75. There are people out here that have to go and sell plasma for $75. All I had to do was make one phone call and get that off of my account for the next 3 months if I'm not utilizing their services, right? So that's what made me think, and it got me all gooey inside and was just like, man, I just really appreciate you guys and what you do, because I check out my subscription every new year. Yeah, exactly. Boom, Mo. Yep. Hey, Lauren. Yeah. But yeah, I was feeling all, you know, mushy inside, and I was like, I gotta give a shout out and give these people their flowers just for their platforms, because life in itself, in real life, is hard enough, right? And sometimes we go to YouTube or we go to social media just to get some, you know, to escape a little bit and to not think about what we got going on in our real lives. And so watching you guys online really inspires me, because not only do you just talk about whatever, you also provide solutions, and that's what I appreciate. Yeah, monthly budget is awesome. I need to do that. I really do need to do that, because I be wasting money over the dumbest stuff, just the dumbest stuff, you know. And it'd be like, I don't need that. Like, I literally have a deep fryer because I want to be able to make salmon croquettes outside. I bought a deep fryer. I haven't opened it yet. I also bought a juicer. I ain't used it once, and it came and it was huge, and I was like, I don't want this big thing. I thought it was going to be small. But did I turn it in? No, I didn't return it. I still have it. So it's just wasteful. And I don't think about these things on a daily, but watching Black Couch's video this morning really, you know, resonated with me, because it's like, yo, you doing too much. You know, all that money really could be saved or going towards another cause, you know, helping somebody out, doing something for somebody else, you know. So I did something else, but I'm not going to talk about it, because God says don't let your left hand know what your right hand's doing. But just the message that I got of it, what I got out of it, that is what matters, you know. Last night was a fun one. Another one, Cree's channel is fun. It's interesting. It's laid back. It's just cool. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy going there because I could just chill. I don't have to, you know, be in my head thinking about stuff or whatever. I could just watch her. But the one thing about Cree that I absolutely love and appreciate is the fact that she allows people to come on her channel or up on her panel and get things off of their chest. I don't see nobody else doing that. I really don't. And so I think that is very much is something to be proud of and something to be celebrated. Cree. Can it be a little annoying? Yeah. Could it be like, you know, somebody kind of throws the show off a little bit? Yeah, but so what, right? Let them get whatever it is that they have to say off their chest. And so that's one thing that I appreciate about her channel is her patience. She really is a patient lady. She like Kendra G. She real patient. She just let them say what they got to say. You know, sometimes she don't say nothing. She just be do. You know. And Wolfpack Man, he came on Cree's channel last night. And Wolfpack Man, if you watch this later, you know, I accept your apology, bro, you know, because that's what we have to do. As children of God, we have to forgive others. And I also want to say to you, I apologize as well. You know, anything that I may have said or done to harm or hurt you or make you feel any kind of way, I am sorry, you know. The only thing that I asked for was that, you know, in the chats that we be respectful towards each other and that you didn't put any subliminal or underhanded or indirect comments about me in there. And this year so far, everything has been smooth sailing. You know, we don't talk offline anymore. And I think that is the best, you know. So I just ask that we remain cordial when we are in these chats, and so far things have seemed to be good. So I appreciate you so much for that, and I really do wish you all the best in your endeavors in your life. I hope you find your purpose and that you let God lead you to where it is that he would have you to go, you know. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, last night was Last night was a doozy. I was highly entertained. Me and Ty Pro, we was rolling. I recommend taking your cards off Google because then channel memberships can come out on time. Taking your card, oh, take it off of Google. Oh, okay. They will come out on time or no? I was a member to somebody once, and they did. They automatically took out that money the next month. But you know, I didn't mind. So, but I do like the fact that you can do it when you want to. Like when it says member for 3 months, it probably hasn't been consecutive, but whenever they did it. So take it off of Google is what CDT is saying. CDC said, let me get that deep fryer. Are you going to use it? Are you going to do it like you did that grill? Bruh. BDBGP, what it do? I know. I need to keep that juicer so that I can start actually juicing. But I got to see how big it is when I take it out. I don't need no. I already got an air fryer. And I don't have much counter space in my kitchen. So, you know. You be obedient. You can be using all this stuff while relaxing. Obedient. Okay. Okay. I missed my therapist. Oh, no. Oh, Creek crap. Yeah, that chat was good last night. You weren't there, A-Team, and I didn't know that you were sick. I reached out to you on IG before to ask you how you were doing, and you never responded. But I don't know what happened. Whatever happened, I'm just praying that you get better. I did actually say a little prayer that you do get better. So, yeah, prayers to you. You know, Couch talked about this today, too. Your health is wealth. You can have all the money in the world. If you don't have your health, you can't spend it. You can't enjoy it. And that's one thing I learned too. When I was down and out and had a catheter in my hoo-ha for 30 days, I thought I was going to die. I didn't want to go anywhere because I got this bag of urine hanging from me. And I'm on crutches. So I was limited to what I can do. Don't you know I saved a lot of money because I couldn't get out the house? You know what I'm saying? So, health is wealth. Health is wealth. That's your priority. Your relationship to the Most High, number one. You stick with him, he's going to make sure whatever illness you got is going to be taken care of if it's in his will. But if we are obedient to him and we pay attention and we use all the tools that are available, we can figure out how to take better care of our bodies. Watch channels that feed you and teach you something. And that's what I do. And that's why I want to shout out you guys. Like, talk me through a podcast. Oh my gosh, like, it's so fun and so engaging, but the things that they talk about feed the mind and the soul. They feed you because they're talking about self-improvement. Just like Chelsea Lynn. Chelsea Lynn doesn't just come on and talk about football. Chelsea Lynn is willing to talk about all them hard topics, things that's happening in society as it pertains to football. And not only does she just say, oh, this team sucks, or I like this team, she provides a solution. Hey, if they got rid of this coach and got this one, they would be a great team. If this coach was just a coordinator because that's his purpose, that is what he's good at, he needs to just stick to that. She doesn't just talk. She gives solutions, and that's what I'm all about. Solution oriented. Most time you're not gonna ever hear me come on here complaining about nothing. I'm gonna talk about what it is that I don't like, and then I'm gonna offer a solution to that thing, right? And like I said before, most time I'm talking to me. I'm talking to Mo. No, I can't do it. Keep your issue. If you really need one, though, hit me up on IG. I got you. Because honestly, like, if I don't use it in like the next 30 days, I have to get rid of it. You know, I wouldn't say I'm a minimalist, but I don't have a lot of things. And lately I've been kind of just getting things, and it's just not worth it, you know? Yes, be tactful. That's all. Just be tactful. Just be cordial, tactful, respectful. That's all I ask, you know? And so I kind of went off the deep end when it kept happening, and I just lost it, you know? But I am human, you know? But if somebody comes on a public platform and says, I'm sorry, I have to accept their apology, you know? And Chelsea Lynn said to him yesterday on the panel, a real apology is changed behavior. You can say sorry all you want, but those are just words. Are your actions going to match those words? And so far they have, and that's why I'm willing to come on here and apologize as well, and just bury the hatchet and keep it moving, you know, because I really like what we have going on here. I don't want no enemies. Are we all going to get along? Heck no. There's some people I really genuinely do not care for, but I can be in a space with him, you know, especially if we're all learning something or if we're all just having fun, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to getting money, I could put all that aside. Not saying that I love money, but I know that it's a necessary resource, you know? Me and 18 was just talking about that. Yep. Yeah, rewatch. It was good. It was good, 18. It was a good show. I may not like you this month, so I would rather decide. Yeah. What up, Ty Pro? You keep go, but Google will go through an e-file card on file. Okay, I gotta figure out how to do that then, because I plan on becoming members. Rather than giving super chat so much, I'll just be a member. That will save me money too, because I always give a super chat when I like what somebody's saying or whatever. But if I become a member, then that will relieve me of super chats. I know people appreciate super chats too, but I think in the long run, if I want to save money, just to become a member. I got gifted Cree membership. Mama, that's nice. That's how I always like it when somebody gifts another person a membership. I think that is so cool that you even can do that. Let's start juicing. Okay, 18. Okay. Okay. I'm going to get some fruits and veggies and figure out the best combination and make one and probably do a video about it. 18 said, I didn't see your message. I'm good. I just had a minor procedure today. Okay, well, blessings on a quick and speedy recovery for you. Yeah. Yeah, that, ooh-wee. I seen, listen, you know, I was a med tech for 20 years, and I was a medical assistant before I joined the military. And, oh my God, that's like the worst thing, putting a catheter in the mail. I assisted with a couple of those, and for female, our urethra is very small. So when you go in, boop, it's there. It's painful a little bit, very uncomfortable. And then when it comes out, oh my God. But imagine a male, it has to go all the way down the shaft. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. What up, 3 a.m.? Yeah, health is important. It has to be. Jack LaLanne. Oh, Jack LaLanne. I remember those. I don't think so. Yeah, get better, 18. Lauren says, I recommend Green Vibrance or other green powders. They really help. Green Vibrance. Okay. Because I used to use Celsius, the powder, to put in my water. And I would drink that while I'm exercising for the caffeine. And it helped me because the coffee, I drink a cup of coffee. And that really doesn't do anything for me. I guess I'm, you know, built up a tolerance. But I like the Celsius packets. But there's a lot of fake sugar in there that doesn't do well with my GI. So even when I take it, even though it helps me, gives me energy and I can exercise longer, my stomach is bloated. So there's something in there that my GI system doesn't agree with. So I need to find something else. So let me screenshot that. Green Vibrance. Sounds expensive, but if it's worth it, I will definitely try it. Yeah, she's better. That's good. Yeah, 18. We all praying for you. We want you to be the best that you can be. Is that a pink waistband? No, I don't wear waistbands, KL. $600 for a cold press juicer? No, thank you. Oh, you got a deep fryer for Christmas? Oh, that's good. CDT Beats, that's another one you guys need to check out. I mean, I go to CDT Beats just to vibe out. And he also has good discussions too. And he gives great advice. He gives really good advice. So yeah, that's the thing about this community and the little group of people that are here. I just really want to say that I appreciate you all. Like, you guys really just don't know how much you guys inspire me and how much I just appreciate being there. You know, and I probably feel the same way that Wolfpack used to always say, man, I love you guys. Like, I don't know where I would be. Sometimes I feel like that, you know, and today I feel like that. Like, I really do, you know. So now I understand where he's coming from when he says that. That's right, Typro. Change behavior is the best apology. Just do better. We all know better, but do we do better? You know, we do better. Like today, I'm gonna journal. I'm gonna do my hair. I'm gonna set aside time to journal because I have a couple of days until my school starts again, and I'm starting a 600 level class, and oh my God, I'm so scared. So I'm gonna take advantage of all of this time off before my class starts to just, you know, chill and just, you know, use all the tools in my toolkit to be better every day. I'm the best to you, ain't I? Sometimes. He says, I'm going to be over at it for a plate. I know that's right, CDT. What you making? Fried fish and spaghetti? Fried fish and spaghetti. Wisdom, if we focus on the problem, we will never come up with the solution. Absolutely. We stay focused on that problem and locked in on that. And I don't know about you guys, but I used to be in a headspace where if something happened to me, tragic, traumatic, or just irritating, my brain would take me down this stream of consciousness through all of the bad things that ever happened to me in my life. And it would always stop at one particular thing. And I had to pray that thing away. I said, this ain't right. I can't keep doing it. And then I would be depressed for, say, like 2 weeks because of what the mind is powerful. It's so powerful, right? And there's that saying that I like, that move the body and the mind will follow. Sometimes we just have to start doing instead of waiting for us to get into that mindset. Just do. My motto for years has been just do it. Don't think about it, just do it. If it's something positive, don't think about it, just do it. Don't think, just do. And eventually your mind will catch up to it. And I tell that to my son all the time. All the juices they have are trash now. Ain't no salmon with an L. You say salmon with an L, I'ma stab you. Hey, DOI. Outdoorsman, hello. Lee Turner, stop it with that chitlin loaf. You can't do everything with a chitlin loaf. You can't grill a chitlin loaf. You can bake it and you can boil it. That's about it. And it smells like shh. I do not drive barefoot. I saw somebody on a video one time that said the only way she can drive is barefoot because she feels like she can control the car better. Like she feels like, you know, she has better control over her vehicle when she drives barefoot. I was like, wow, I've driven barefoot one time. It was on a long distance road trip and the shoes that I had were just too tight at the time. Or I felt like maybe my feet were swollen because I had eaten something salty. Oh, I remember. I went to that damn turkey leg hut in Houston because I just had to try it because turkey is my favorite poultry. So I had to go to Turkey Leg Hut. Got there, got that turkey stuffed with whatever was in it and the shrimp and all that stuff. Oh my God, my feet. Never, well, they shut down now, so you know. My mom's just got a new juicer. Really? You can give 10 away a month on YouTube. Oh, okay. That's your limit. 10 memberships away on YouTube. Okay, good to know. Thank you too, outdoor salesman. Thank you so much. Or the outdoorsman. I'm sorry. All right, Lauren. Take your phone call, girl. No, you got to put me to sleep for that. Wait, what? I missed it. Did I hear someone say tequila? Nope. Are you drinking already? 3 a.m.? 3 a.m. says it's 3 a.m. somewhere. I'm taking a shot. Try pre-workout for energy mode. They have a good brand called LIT. L-I-T. Right. If they don't have a whole bunch of extra stuff in there, I could definitely, I'm going to look into that one and the one that Lauren suggested. Carson, I don't know you, baby. CDT, get on the game. Ty Pro said, hush. I love my YouTube family. Me too, Cree. I appreciate you guys so much. Ty Pro trying to game today. That's PTSD, yeah. It's deep. I mean, it really does. And, you know, I believe if you're black and you grew up in America, you should go through trauma therapy because a lot of black people have similar stories, similar traumatic events, things that stop us from setting those boundaries, like Couch talks about, and Tiara and them, they talk about setting those boundaries. Sometimes we don't do that because of the trauma that we dealt with growing up, that we just never got rid of, or never, you know, what do you call it? We never unpacked and dealt with the root of that, you know? So we got to do better because we have the tools. You know, you have to seek knowledge. Knowledge is not just going to fall in your lap. You literally have to seek it. Like my homeboy, The Word, number 9 on here, he talks about a lot of stuff, and he really talks about mindset. And I learned so much about so many things. I like to go to channels where I'm going to get something out of it. I like to cut up. I like to have banter, but I also like to learn. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of channels that I go to learn as well. Hey, Janesta. She's at work. Take care. Chitlin loaf tacos. All right, respectfully, you enjoy that. All that sodium, ridiculous. Look at Mike Nice to you. Hey, Mike Nice. Driving a manual barefoot will cure that. I miss my manual car. Oh, man, my Toyota Tercel. That was my first car that I actually paid for. And a family member ended up getting it repossessed from me and resold. And that's a whole nother story. But listening to Couch and how he was taken advantage of. Yeah, I was in Ohio at my first duty station, and I left my car with somebody. And all they had to do was take care of it. I still paid the car note. But what happened was, I was there in training and saving up to have my car shipped because I didn't want to drive it all the way from Cali. All I needed was $600. And another family member was like, I don't think you're ever going to see your car again. I'm like, why is that? Why would you say that? And they wouldn't say anything. And I'm like, this person is taking care of my stuff. I know they are. Because I ended up going back home before I had it shipped. And the person still had my car, but it was trashed. They weren't taking care of it. But I'm like, please just respect my stuff, like, until I can get it, you know. But what happened was that person had gotten a lot of tickets while they were driving my car, and it was in a wrong spot. It got towed. The person didn't want to tell me, so instead of telling me, hey, I need 100 and something to get it out of the tow, they just let it sit there. Guess what? The car place that I bought it from took it back and resold it. And I still had to finish paying on that car. So I had a voluntary repossession on my credit. And I had to pay like $4,000 of a car that I wasn't driving. Family will do you. That's why you have to have the whole thing. The reason I'm saying this is because you have to be tapped in with the Most High. He will give you discernment on what to do and what not to do. If I was tapped in with the Most High at that time, something would have said, no, go ahead and put your car in the storage, or leave it with somebody else that's more trustworthy, because this person in the past has already shown you that they're not really responsible like that. But I was just trusting and hoping. It was like, well, this person is really close to me. Like, this is immediate family. Like, I should be able to, right? No. You have to listen to your gut and your intuition. That's that God conscious. That's how he talks to you. For real, for real. That's right. Purge year. I'll buy a juicer to give away on your channel at the end of the month. So come up with the rules of the contest. Really? Let me screenshot that so I remember my calendar. We could do that, JP. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people on here that will want a juicer so that we get better and healthier for the year. Get rid of all that stuff. Couch says, no, I'm working on Ms. Mo. Hey, Riaz. We are desensitized early in life, yeah, but subconsciously that stuff is wreaking havoc, right? We desensitize it and we make it seem like, oh, that's nothing. Such and such got shot down the street. Okay, whatever. And then you watch all the news and they're constantly putting all this trauma in front of you. And my son said one day, why do you watch that stuff? Because I like to watch those crime shows, those you know, investigative shows sometimes. It's about what we put in our bodies, what we ingest, you know. I talk a lot of ish, but I enjoy the YouTube community for real, for real. Y'all alright with me? Same type pro. My pops did that to me when I was in high school. What? I missed it. Most of y'all, at least. He said, exactly. Some people we like, some people we just don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be able to be on that level where you can have banter in the chats and, you know, it not turn into a whole thing. Everything ain't got to be that deep. Everything ain't got to be that serious, right? Oh, yeah, my Toyota Tercel, that was my car, and it was a stick. And, oh, man, I miss it. Oh, I miss it. But I wasn't good enough to drive, stick, and smoke or drink and eat at the same time. I was perfecting that, though. I was perfecting it. I was getting there. Y'all know I've been smoking for years, unfortunately. You're shedding tears. For what today, Riaz? We all learn the hard way. Yeah, I love crime shows too. Watch what we eat, watch what we watch, consume what's good for us all. 2026 Law and Order is my show. Me too. And I hate that Peacock, they don't put the shows out. Like, they be taking winter breaks, and sometimes they'll upload 2 week after week, and then the next 2 weeks is nothing there. And I'm just like, what the heck is going on? Like, and that's why I got to get rid of the subscription. And if Roku shows Law and Order, excuse me, I'm going to just use that. Janesta, oh, thank you so much. That was so sweet of you. I'll be switching gears in a semi, eating and smoking a cigar. I know that's right. Y'all got like 18 gears, don't you? I bet that would be fun to drive. Ooh, I used to love to drive stick. Oh my gosh. And it was crazy because I learned how to drive. My mom had so much patience. My mom would take me out driving, and she would say, no, so you need to put your foot on here, and it has to be smooth. You got to be able to transition, because of course we kept jerking and the clutch going out, and it just wouldn't sink in, and I was getting frustrated with myself. So I gave up for a while, and this was before I bought my Toyota Tercel. This was her car, and what happened? Oh, I went to sleep and I had a dream. And in my dream, I was driving stick. I was shifting. I was going. And I woke up. I said, Mom, I think I got it. You got what? What you get? Give me some. That was my mom. My mom was the type of person, if you got something, she wants something too. Don't tell her about something good that happened to you, because she won't in on it too, right? Mom, I got a business idea. What business idea? Let me get in on it. So anyways, I was like, I had a dream that I was driving stick. I think I got it. Give me the keys. So I took her keys, and it was smooth sailing from there. It was on and popping. The only thing I finally got to going up hills. Hills used to scare me because I didn't want to get stuck and then roll back. But I figured out how to. And then, you know what's crazy about a stick? Who gave me super chat? Lee Turner. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. That was so unnecessary, but I thank you guys so much for the super chats. So what happened? I was talking about a stick, driving uphill. I lost my train of thought, so forget it. Oh, I love Bull. Bull is good. I started Bull like a few years ago and then dropped off and then restarted it like early last year. And then it kind of got boring and then I stopped. So I haven't watched the final season. But yeah, Bull is good. I love DeNozo from NCIS, so that's why I watch it. But Bull is good. I just started watching something on Netflix about a girl who ran away and her daddy's trying to find her, and all these catastrophes keep happening each episode. But I fell asleep watching that last night. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Turner. Yeah, it took a minute to get used to driving manual, but once you get it, you love it. Absolutely. I love driving stick. Oh my gosh. I miss my manual car, yeah. Yes, really, Riaz. What's the magic super chat amount? Magic super chat amount? I don't know. Is there a magic super chat amount? Yeah, it's pretty decent. I'm a fan of DeNozo as well. Yeah. I'm out, gang. Peace, Mo and chat. Peace, Ty Pro. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you. I'm getting off here too. My son got language in 30 minutes and he been on his gang. Exactly. Why are they still out of school? An extra day. Y'all literally just had 2 weeks off. Now the teachers need one more day, I guess, to process that they got to come back and deal with these badass kids. Maybe. I don't know. But I should have known, because they do this every holiday break. They get an extra day for the teachers. And I'm just like, this is madness. But teachers need their mental break. They're quitting in droves. So if you got to give them an extra day, we as parents just have to figure it out, and we have to interact with our kids instead of letting them do what I did today. I've been upstairs with my music on, being productive for me while he do his thing, you know? Some teachers are lazy as they are. Some of them are. And the fact that my son doesn't have homework every week, that baffles me. So I have to supplement for that. You're not just coming home and getting on your game and watching cartoon. Nope. We got a routine in this house. And I just think it's shameful. Your baby just got home from school. Okay, CDT, you gonna be on tonight? That's okay, Chelsea Lynn. I talked about you earlier. You're gonna have to catch the replay. You back tomorrow? Okay. But yeah, guys, I just want to shout out to you guys. Everybody that's in this stream that has a channel, check out their page. Prolific Minds podcast, Talk Me Through It podcast. Chelsea Lynn, A-Team's another one she gives. She prays on her channel. Love that. Need that. You know what I'm saying? A praying woman. Nothing comes close to that. Hear what I'm saying? She could be an IG baddie all if she wants. She can have all the lashes and the wigs and all that. She can look good, smell good. Da, da, da. What you want is a praying woman. A woman that's going to keep you covered. You understand? So everybody that's on this chat, go Cree. Check out the channels. Subscribe to Young Riaz. Young Riaz, another one. Salute to you. He's always shouting out people's channels. That's how I find new people sometimes. That's how I found the word 9%, because he posted him, and the topic looked interesting. They were talking about logic or something like that. I was like, ooh, I want to know more about logic, because I call myself an average logical thinker. I want to be a master at that for real. I want to be up there. So I clicked on that and mind blown. The way he talks and describes things. And he's blind by you with the family. And he gives praise to the Most High regardless of his situation, because he knows that it was meant to be. Everything happens for a reason. The Most High don't miss. Everything that's happening right now has already been laid out. God already knows your plan, your action, right? But he gave us free will. So we have to align ourselves with him. Yes, ma'am, absolutely. $10. $10 make it holler. Yeah, post the links, guys, to everybody's channel. If you have a channel, post your link. Mike Nice, he has a channel too. He posts music. He's got a good playlist. But everybody post your channels in here. I don't know if it's gonna show the replay or whatever, but if there's new people in here that have never been here, like 12 that are on the chat, thank you so much for being here. Hit the like button. Check out some new stuff. Expand what you watch. You know, learn something. Get encouraged. This is Inspirational Monday. That's why I'm here, because I just had to come on here and just thank everybody for what it is that they do, you know. Everything related to UK hip-hop culture, that is me. Yeah, you be putting it out there, Drip Squad. Hey, Daniel Barris. Happy Monday to you, too. A-Team has her link, or A-Team link, go Cree's channel. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you, but I'm out. I guess I'll see you guys later tonight on CDT's channel, if I can get everything that I need to get done in time. But I can always listen and do my hair at the same time and do what I need to do. But yeah, catch the replay. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Peace.